No, I had to pause the rolling so that I could get back into the client, so we're currently not rolling for 20s. Sorry. Somebody didn't like the 3D version of Nyard running around Western Plaguelands. Or Eastern Plaguelands. Plaguelands. But, I mean, the vampire got some amazing stats. You'll get it once the game's up? Gotcha. I'll be watching you like a hawk, brother. He's gone now. Ooh. Kinky. Monster Cat is it's a bot for my channel, and what I did is that's the music you're listening to. It's a channel that plays all this music on Twitch. So I type join on their channel, and it updates the song list for you guys while it's playing. So, oh, clicker, Niord, Nyard. Yeah, no, it's actually, you're right. I think it's actually pronounced more like Njord or Niord because it's an obvious literal copy of, you know, the Old Norse god. I just say Nyard because I'm lazy, I guess. But I believe me, I know. I read that stuff a lot, so. And if you like storylines and stuff like that, you'll probably appreciate, you know, the Darkness Rises story as well. I know there's not a whole lot of it out there yet, but a lot of that, you know, a lot of the story will be intact in some ways, and it'll be extruded upon. Njord. Yeah, there will be an auto roller. We did. I don't know if you saw it, but yeah, we set it up for fun. We couldn't get good stats for Lizard, and we got insane vampire stats and pretty good monk stats. And then I left it at that. Everyone came. Not sure about that, but it was pretty awesome. Will this setup be permanent, or will we take away the auto roller once the game's up? No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have a feeling that we're gonna keep the auto roller. So, you know, I'm trying to find the even ground so that it's somewhat challenging, but not stupid challenging. So. You know, I talked to Bassi on stream about it, you know, got his opinion on his system that he chose, and it removes a lot of problems and time sync issues. So, and to him that seemed like the right thing to do, and that's awesome. But my opinion is I like the rolling more, so I'm pushing to basically say that we're going to use the auto rolling, built-in auto rolling that's not overpowered and crazy, so it's not instant stats, but it'll at least save you the clicking. But you gotta be the first max rank troll, man. Yeah, well, I can understand, I can sympathize, but I don't really see the advantage of having fixed or allocated stats. I mean, truthfully, like if you roll a character in the most original way possible, which is the Dungeons and Dragons format, that in itself is pretty close to what DFC did. It's not the same, but it's really close. And you know, once you have set stats that are kind of the same, and you just kind of pick a little bit, kind of like EverQuest 1 when you first started, it just gave you base stats and you added like 20, you know, but it was really obvious. It's, you know, if you roll a warrior, you're obviously going to put it in strength and constitution. Albeit, you know, EverQuest had a very different scaling system, but still, it's like the only thing that it removes is the amount of time it takes to create a character. That's it. You know, in my opinion. I know there's other things, but that's really all it does. Rolling for a character forces you to accept flaws if the rolling system is built well enough to support that. You know, and not give you godly rolls every 10 minutes. So we're so used to Darkness Falls, we're so used to the stat system there. We have to, I feel, play off of that a little bit. Maybe make it a little bit better, tweak it, make some changes. But if we, you know, I just as a person, you know, as an individual, I think making so many changes really kind of ruins it. So it could work for other games, but you know, I can kind of agree that there's some imperfect, you know, aspects to rolling, but I mean, very, very few, honestly, imperfections. That's true. I mean, there's a place for everything. So, you know, if you were a good typer, you know, if you're fast and you knew the game well enough, you know, sometimes you didn't need to have those godly stats just to enjoy the game. So it's really it's a personal thing. It's a very personal choice, I think. So it doesn't really matter what the system is at all. So I just like to try to stay true to the system, you know, true to the roots of the fantasy character creation and Darkness Falls. So, you know, we'll make some improvements here and there, but any other changes like that will be too much for the whole entire project as a whole to really dive into. We could, but you know, we're just avoiding that. Again, it's kind of a time sink. So, etc., long-winded, etc. All right. Check something. Yeah. Right, yeah, you know, we don't Making the auto roller feature of the game removes this, the stress factor, I think. So we just need to fine tune it and make sure that, that it's not crazy imbalanced or anything. I'm actually gonna. I want to do some more rolling. Pique my interest. So let me block the view here. So I'll make a troll. Nope. 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 Sorry, I got so many things to organize. Yeah. So many windows. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Alright, so I'm gonna show you this again. I'm gonna make a troll. And so not great stats, but these are like baseline that you could play with. I feel 18s as the lowest for your prime stats, 15 for everything else, even though Constitution is pretty high up there for warriors. So with this current system, with 5 being the lowest you could roll, which is probably not going to make the actual version, let's see how long it might take to make like minimum stats, I feel, for a troll warrior, or just a troll. Oh, you'll know? Okay. I'll do that. A goblin, pretty much was decent strength, decent constitution, high agility, high dex, and above average intelligence and wisdom. Simply for researching, casting. They don't really cast spells, but their enchants and their repair skills depended on dexterity and intelligence. And then delve was intelligence and wisdom and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a caster hybrid. I say hybrid, I guess. So if I was rolling a goblin and the game was live and I was a player, when I played a goblin back then, they had double, and they hunted, and they went out and hunted just like anybody else. So they needed to have enough strength to be decent. So at the very least, 16 strength is probably enough. Because the bonuses, remember, for each race, all the bonuses, how effective your strength